Sadashivoham 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 Sadashivoham
Yes, sorry for the technical glitch. We are back, and I think you have already completed Bhairaganatha Asana. If not, if you have completed it, you can stay. Otherwise, everyone else, let's do Bhairaganatha Asana. So coming into a plank position and stretching the legs all the way behind you. And we're going to bring the right leg over the shoulder, around the arm, and bringing the foot in between the hands. Keeping the gaze towards the third eye, Mula Bandha engaged, visualizing Bhairaganatha Bhagavan, Bhairaganatha Asana.
Asana ko guna piti jaye.
Beautiful. Let's switch those legs. Bring the right leg back. Bring the left leg forward. As you bring the foot in between the hands, keeping the right leg straight behind you, knee up from the ground. In Bhairaganatha Asana, Mula Bandha engaged. Bringing your gaze towards the third eye and visualizing Bhairaganatha Bhagavan there. Sadashivoham Japa, Bhairaganatha Asana.
Asana ko guna piti jaye.
Yes, and bring the left leg back. We're going to now proceed into Ummukapita Asana. So we're going to bend the elbows and bring the elbows on the ground, lifting the hips towards the sky as high as possible, and maintaining that, holding that retention of your breath on the exhalation. Rashaka Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha is engaged. So Swamiji's visualization in your third eye, keep those knees straight and pointing the sitting bones towards the sky. Ummukapita Asana.
Bhunyastau januni hastau chadushpadamavangmukham utthapitanghayugalam katisthalamabhiruka.
Very good. And now we're going to come into Vasishthasana. So you can remain on your elbows or you can keep the hands on the ground. And we're going to stack here the shoulder, one shoulder over the other. So lifting the arm towards, coming into, stretch the legs. Stack the shoulders, the hips and the feet one over the other. We're coming into Vasishthasana, Mula Bandha. Engaged, visualizing Sage Vasishta in your third eye. Sadashivoham Japa happening in your throat, Vasishthasana.
Urdhva kukkuta vasishta marichihala matsyakam parivrittim chodarasya vividham dhanurasanam.
Very good. Now let's switch the sides. And I remind you, if you want to use your forearms here instead of your hands, it's absolutely fine. So let's do this on the other side, coming into Vasishthasana. Remember to engage Mula Bandha and stretching your whole body, Vasishthasana.
Urdhva kukkuta vasishta marichihala matsyakam parivrittim chodharasya vividham dhanurasanam.
Yes, and let's come into a seated position in front of you with the legs in front of you into Anjani Asana. Stretching the legs in front of you with the toes pointing up. We're moving into Anjani Asana, toes pointing up, tuck your belly in, spine is straight, Mula Bandha engaged, gazing at the tip of your nose, visualizing Hanumanji in your third eye, Anjani Asana.
Dovu karki ubhe hatheli koravarili mele bheli so agane bhuparida ke mahane anguli mini rakhe अंगुष्ठ छीदा राखे दोई पुनः थेली पिष्टि जोगी तापरि मूल द्वार टिकी बैसे बहुज्यो जुगति करे एक वैसे.
Awesome. And now inhale the arms all the way up towards the sky. And exhale forward, forward, forward and down as you hold the big toes with the Prana Mudra, index and middle finger. Here you're engaging the three bandhas, visualizing Swamiji in your third eye. Continue the japa of Mahasannidhanam. We're coming into Paschimottanasana.
जानु परिललाटन्तु पश्चिमं ताणमुच्यते येन केन प्रकारेण सुखं धार्यं च जायते.
And inhale, arms all the way up towards the sky. And on the exhale, hands behind your head, behind your neck. Now you're going to inhale deeply in the heart. And on the exhale, lean forward and down. Keep the toes pointing up towards the sky. We're coming into Ugrasana. Here you're visualizing Kali Mata. Stay in your third eye and engaging the three bandhas over here. Keep the toes pointing up so the sole of your feet is flat. Very good. We're coming into Ugrasana.
स्वपाणिभ्यां दृढं धृत्वा जानूपरि शिरोन्यते दासनोग्रमिदं प्रोक्तं भवेदनिरदीपनम्.
Inhale, rise yourself up. And on the exhale, we're coming into Marichi Asana. So hands by your sides, bring the right knee towards your chest. And keeping the left leg straight in front of you, inhaling the right hand all the way up, and on the exhale, forward and around the leg. So interlacing the hands behind you, we're going to engage the three bandhas, lean forward and down. Marichi Asana, visualizing Marichi Bhagavan, Marichi, Sage Marichi, in your third eye.
उत्थानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ता.
Inhale, rise your arms up. And on the exhale, by your sides. Now you're going to bring the knee down and the heel to the perineum. And keeping the spine straight, you're going to inhale the arms all the way up. And on the exhale, holding the foot in front of you into Mahamudrasana. The Chakra Kumbhaka is maintained through the asana. And we're visualizing Swamiji in your third eye, Mahamudrasana.
Mahasannidhanam 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 Mahasannidhanam.
So we'll continue into Mahamudrasana. Okay, now from here, inhale the arms all the way up. And on the exhale, hands by your side. So now you're going to stretch the right leg and bend the left knee towards your chest. And keeping the foot by the side of the right thigh, you're going to inhale the left hand all the way up towards the sky. And on the exhale, forward and around into Marichi Asana. In Marichi Asana, on the left side, we are engaging the three bandhas, maintaining the Chakra Kumbhaka and Mahasannidhanam Japa in your throat, Marichi Asana. Now inhale the arms all the way up towards the sky. And on the exhale, hands by your sides. Now bring the knee down and the foot inside, touching the perineum. We're going to move into Mahamudrasana. And we're going to inhale the arms all the way up. And on the exhale, go forward, 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 and down as much as you can here. In Mahamudrasana, you're touching the toes and the foot and maintaining the three bandhas engaged. The Chakra, Pranayama, Swamiji's visualization in your third eye, Mahamudrasana.
दावा भगती एड़ी जोई सीवनी आनी लगावे सोही दक्षिण बदला मोज पसारे में आनी कसी धारे.
Mahasannidhanam 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 Mahasannidhanam.
We're moving into Gwalipavasana. So here in Gwalipavasana, the toes are together and the heels are apart. Hands are on the respective knees. We're bringing the gaze towards the tip of your nose and bringing the chin towards the chest into the Jalandhara Bandha. we continue into the next pranayama, the Murcha Kumbhaka. So continue the breath in the Jalandhara Bandha. Okay. So Swamiji's visualization in your third eye, Mahasannidhanam Japa Gwalipavasana.
Mahasannidhanam Mahasannidhanam.
Very good. And now we're going to proceed into Joni Asana. So now you're going to hold the soles of your feet with all the 10 fingers, and you're going to place the elbows on the ground near the shins. And you're going to lean you forward, bring your body down, gazing at the tip of your nose in continuing the Rechaka Pranayama. Mula Bandha is engaged, visualizing the Yoni Mandala, this beautiful sacred geometry projected in front of you. And Mahasannidhanam Japa Joni Asana.
दोभूपगधली संपुट करे येडी मेढके ढिंगधरे अर्थहात को अंतरराज्य दिलाट पगधल्याम उपरदाते.
Very nice. Now inhale, raise yourself up, and on the exhale, stretch the hands by your sides. We're coming into Mithakipavasana. Inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, forward and down, stretching the arms by your sides as you gaze at the tip. Pavasana. Uddiyana Bandha engaged. Swamiji's visualization in your third eye.
पूर्व विधि परिपगधली संपुट शोल येडी मिहिराशे येड्यासु माहिली कानी अभूलतो आतरे लीलाट धरती लगावे.
Awesome. Inhale, rise yourself up, and on the exhale, let's bring the arms underneath the legs with the palms facing up into the Siddha Samadhi Asana. Mula Bandha engaged here. We're leaning forward and visualizing Swamiji Paramashiva in your third eye. Mahasannidhanam Japa in your throat, Siddha Samadhi Asana.
दोभूपगधली संपुट करे सोले मेढ आगा में धरे अंगुल आठ अंतरोराशे येडी को ऐसे विदिताशे.
And rise yourself up, inhale. And the exhale, bring those feet closer to you. Now you're going to hold the feet, and you're going to open up the soles as if you're reading a book. Bring the soles of your feet towards the sky, and you're going to lean forward, pressing the elbows towards the knees, elbows on the knees. Gazing at the tip of your nose, we're coming into Chinakipavasana, Mula Bandha engaged, visualizing Swamiji in your third eye.
दोभूपगा की एडी धरती मगिवा मेढ लगावे पगधली माहिरी कोर अंगूठा की सदी सूझी जोड़े बारली कोर फणाश्याराशे.
Very good. Inhale, rise yourself up. And on the exhale, hands on the respective knees. We're going to now press the knees down using the hands, gazing towards the third eye. Uddiyana Bandha is engaged. Tuck your stomach in and up. Make sure that the shoulders are away from the ears. Okay? Mahasannidhanam Japa Charpata Chokasana.
दोभूपगधली संपुट धारे आगाने कर जोर पसारे घोड़ा भूसो लगता राशे हाथ तो वो घोड़ा परिदाशे.
Awesome. And now bringing those feet towards you with the toes down and the heels up. We're moving into Bhairavasana. You're visualizing Lord Kalavedava in your third eye. Uddiyana Bandha is engaged. Tuck your stomach in and up. And we're moving into Bhairavasana.
गुल्फौ संपीड्य जान्योन्यं युत्क्रमेणोत्थितं फणैः जान्वोः पार्श्वगतौ हस्तौ दण्डवद्भैरवासनम्.
Awesome, relax. Now you're going to bring the right heel towards the perineum and the left foot towards the center of your heart. You can hold it with your hands in the center of your heart, and you're going to engage Mula Bandha here, visualizing Swamiji in your third eye, keeping the spine straight, Samanasana.
समानासनमा वक्ष्ये सिद्धमन्त्रादि साधनात् एकपादमरौ दत्वा पुष्योन्यलिङ्गवक्त्रके एतद्वीरासनं नाथ समानासन संज्ञकं प्रत्यजपेन्मन्त्रं कावायुं चतुस्थले.
Very good. Now we're going to bring the shoulder below the knee and bring the shoulder below the knee. And keep the hands flat on the ground behind you. So you're going to lean slightly back. And you're going to bring the stretched leg all the way up towards the sky. Stretch the left leg all the way up towards the sky into Appanasana.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोप्य यत्ततः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेत् दण्डवत्सभो. अपानासनमेतद्धि सर्वेषां पूरकाश्रियं कृत्वा सूक्ष्मे शीर्षपद्मे समारोप्य च वायुभिः.
Very good. And relax. Let's do this on the other side. So you're going to keep the left heel in the perineum and the right foot in the center of your heart. We're coming into a Samanasana. Okay. In Samanasana, we're visualizing Swamiji in the third eye, Mahasannidhanam Japa inner throat, Samanasana. Continue the Mula Bandha engage and the Rechaka Kumbhaka.
समानासनमावक्ष्य सिद्धमन्त्रादिसाधनात् एकपादमुरौ दत्त्वा विष्णोऽन्यर्लिङ्गवक्षके एतद्वीरासनं नाथ समानासन संज्ञकं विद्याकृत्य जपेन्मन्त्रं दुःखावायुं चतुर्थदे.
Very good. Let's move on into Apanasana. So tuck the shoulder below the knee and position the hands flat on the ground behind you. So you lean slightly back. Keep showing your neck. I want to see your neck here. Spine is straight. Stretch the right leg all the way up towards the sky. In Apanasana, Mula Bandha engaged. Swamiji's visualization in your third eye. Rechaka Pranayama.
केवलं पादमे कञ्च कण्ठेजारोप्य यत्ततः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेत्दण्डवत्प्रभो अपानासनमेतद्धि सर्वेषां पूर्वकाश्रयं कृत्वा सूक्ष्मे शीर्षपद्मे समारोप्य च वायुभिः.
Awesome. Now you're going to bring the knees on the ground and you're going to stack the right knee over the left knee. Okay. And keeping both sitting bones on the ground, you're going to keep your hands in the Parashum Mudra over the knees. Okay. And now you're going to engage the Mula Bandha. Listen carefully. We're moving into the new japa of the sequence, Nithyananda japa, happening in your throat. And the next pranayama of the sequence, Tikari pranayama. So you're going to press the tongue at the root of the front teeth. And now you're going to inhale, hitting the breath through the teeth. And close your mouth, exhale through the nose. That's a new pranayama of the sequence. In Gomukhasana, we're doing this pranayama, visualizing a cow's face. Mahasannidhanam japa, Mula Bandha engaged.
सव्ये दक्षिणमुल्बन्धु सपार्श्वे नियोजये दक्षिणे विदधा सव्यं गोमुखं यथा.
Very good. Now bring the hands by the toes of the foot of your feet by your side, keeping the hands in prana mudra around the foot. Engage the Uddiyana Bandha. So you're going to tuck your stomach in and up. Sitkari pranayama continues, gazing at the tip of your nose. Anasuyasana 1.
दक्षिण गोड़ो नीचोठाने वामोता के ऊपर आने गोड़ा संधि मिलावे भारी आड़ावत संधि कसारी.
Very good. Let's proceed to Anasuyasana 2. So bring the hands behind you, behind your back in the Parashum Mudra. So bring the hands behind your back, left hand holding the right, engaging the Mula Bandha here. You're going to inhale, lifting the heart, elongate. And on the exhale, lean forward, and down. Bringing the chin over the knee and the nose pointing towards the ground. Visualizing Anasuya in your third eye, Anasuyasana 2.
धीमना गोड़ा की संधि उपरिडावा गोड़ा की संधि मिलाई राशे गोड़ा स्यूदे भगत संध्यालो आड़वाली सुधा राशे.
Raise yourself up, inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to bring the right knee towards your chest and the foot on the ground, crossing the ankles below you. Gazing at the tip of your nose, bringing the hands on the respective knees. Sitkari pranayama continues. Mula Bandha engaged. Visualizing Lord Garuda in your third eye, Garudasana 2.
दावो गगमोड़ी येड़ी माहिरो कुलकुमूलत्कारणी तेजे वैसे जीवनी भगतली धरती देखी घोड़ो ऊंच उपराश में.
As you elongate the spine. And on the exhale, you're going to rotate the elbow outside of the right knee into Naradasana. Sitkari pranayama continues. Mula Bandha engaged. Naradasana. Visualizing sage Narada.
पिष्टिजुवाम बगथली केरी भूपरिता ही लगावे फेरी घोड़ा सुलोभनों है जो हुई दक्षिपाकृति लावे सोही.
And let's come into Matsya Pitakasana. So relax here. Now you're going to bring the right hand out, touching or interlacing the prana mudra around the big toe of the right foot. And you're going to bring the left hand around the legs into the right ankle. In Matsya Pitakasana, Mula Bandha engaged, visualizing Matsya, the fish avatar of Lord Vishnu, in your third eye. Sitkari pranayama continues. Matsya Pitakasana.
वामेन वामाङ्गुष्ठन्तु भूषितं मत्स्यपीठकं योनि वामेन सम्पेक्ष्य नेत्रादु परिदक्षिणम्.
Fantastic. Let's come back into Gomukhasana. This time we're going to bring the left knee over the right knee and positioning the hands in the Parashum Mudra on the knees. Make sure both sitting bones are touching the ground and your spine is straight. Hands on Parashumudra. Hands on Parashumudra on the knees. Visualizing a cow's face, Mulabandha engaged, Gomukasana.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्भन्तो पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजये दक्षिणेऽपि तथा सव्यं गोमुखं गोमुखं यथा.
Very good. Now bring the hands by the toes, around the big toes, and let's enter into Pranamudra here. Uddiyana Bandha. Tuck your stomach in and up, visualizing Anasana 1.
दक्षिण गोड़ो नीचो ठाने बांबो ताके ऊपर आने गोड़ा संधि मिलावे भारी आड़ा पुनपुनी दे भारी.
Very good. And now you can bring the hands behind your back. Again, holding the hands in Parashumudra. So the left hand is holding the right. We're going to inhale, lifting the heart and stretching the spine. And on the exhale, you're going to lean forward and down, bringing the chin over the knees into Anasayasana 2. Mula Bandha is engaged.
जीमना गोड़ा की सिंधी उपरिडावा गोड़ा की सिंधी निलाई राशे गोड़ा स्यूले भगत संजालो आड़वाई सुंदर राशे.
Very good. Inhale, rise yourself up. And on the exhale, you're going to bring the left knee towards the center of your heart, hand on the respective knees. Gazing at the tip of your nose, you're visualizing Garuda, the eagle. And Mula Bandha is engaged here. Continue the Mahasannidhanam japa in your throat and the Sitkari Pranayama, Garudasana 2.
दावो भगमोड़ी एड़ी माहिनो बलक मूलद्वार नीचे दे बैठे जीमनी पगथली तुती टेकी गोड़ो ऊंचो उपोराशे.
Inhale, bringing the hands all the way up, and on the exhale, interlace the hands behind your head. You're going to rotate on the exhalation, and you're going to bring the elbows outside of the left knee into Naradasana, visualizing Narada in your third eye, Mula Bandha engaged. Naradasana.
पिष्टि जुबाम पगथली केरी धूपरी दाही लगावे फेरी घोड़ा सुसो खड़ो है जोई दचिपा कटी लावे सोई.
Awesome. Matsya Pitakasana. Relax from here, and now bring in the index and middle finger of the left hand into the left toe. And you're going to bring the right hand around the leg into the left ankle. We're moving into Matsya Pitakasana here, visualizing Matsya, the fish avatar of Lord Vishnu in your third eye, Mula Bandha engaged. Continue with the pranayama of Sitkari Pranayama.
वामेन वामांगुष्टं गृहीतं मत्स्य पीठकं योनि वामेन संप्रीत्य मेढ्रादुपरि दक्षिणम्.
Very good. Relax. You can continue in the same posture, or you can relax the foot on the ground into Matsyendrasana 1. So we're going to bring the right hand all the way towards the sky, and on the exhale, bringing it outside of the left knee. And as you do this, you're going to gaze towards the third eye, keeping your Mula Bandha engaged, and you're visualizing Swamiji in your third eye, Matsyendrasana 1.
उदरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्नतः सम्राङ्गं वामपादं हि दक्षिणजानमुपरीम्यसे तत्रयाम्यं कूर्परं च याम्येतरे च वक्षकं भूर्मध्ये गतां दृष्टिं पीतं मत्स्येन्द्रमुच्यते.
Now we're moving into Kubasana. So you're going to stretch the arm that is bent, and you're going to hold your toes or your foot, and you're going to bring the arm that is stretched, you're going to bend it behind you. Very good. In Kubasana, you are visualizing a camel in your third eye. Mula Bandha is engaged.
आसन को गुण झोलो जाए.
Keeping the hand down on the ground now. Yes, we're entering into Matsyendrasana 2. Mula Bandha engaged. Lord, visualizing the Matsya avatar of Lord Vishnu. Mula Bandha engaged. Sitkari Pranayama, Matsyendrasana 2.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनात्रम् अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं हि ददाति पुंसाम्.
All right, come back to center. Very good. We're going to proceed into Matsyendrasana 1 on the other side. Okay, so we're going to do the same twisted that we did in one side. We're going to repeat it on the other. Very important. Now we're going to bring the left hand all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the elbow outside of the right knee that is bent. Keep the hand on the head, and the hand behind you, keep it straight so it supports your spine straight. Show your neck away from your ears, or shoulder away from the ears, into Matsyendrasana 1.
उदरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्ततः नम्राङ्गं वामपादं हि दक्षजानूपरीण्यसेत् तत्रयाम्यं कूत्परं च याम्येतरे च वक्षसं भ्रुवोर्मध्ये गतां दृष्टिं श्रीसम्मत्येन्द्रमुच्यते.
Very good. And now we're going to proceed into Kubasana. Stretch the leg, the arm that is bent, and bend the arm that is straight behind you into Kubasana, visualizing a camel in your third eye, Mulabandha engaged.
आसन को गुण झोलो जाइए.
The right hand down. Yes. And now keep looking back. Matsyendrasana 2, Mulabandha engaged, Sitkari Pranayama.
मत्येन्द्रपीठं जठरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं विददाति पुंसाम्.
All right, very good. Let's come into sitting in Padmasana. So untwist from here, sitting straight on your mat into Padmasana. So the legs are going to come to the respective hips. And we're going to bring the gaze at the tip of our nose, keeping the hands on the respective knees. Visualizing Goddess Lakshmi in your third eye. 3 bandhas engaged. So tuck your Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and Jalandhara Bandha chin towards the chest into Padmasana 1.
आसनं द्विविधं प्रोक्तं पद्मं वज्रासनं तथा ऊर्ध्वोरुपरि चेत्ते उभयपादतले यथा पद्मासनं भवेदेतत् सर्वपापप्रणाशनम्.
Very good. Now you're going to cross the wrists in front of you as you hold the opposite toes with the index and middle finger on the big toe into Pranamudra, Mula Bandha engaged. Continue visualizing Lakshmi in your third eye. And continue to press the tongue against the front teeth as you inhale through the teeth and the mouth. Exhaling through the nose, Sitkari Pranayama, Padmasana 2.
उत्तानौ चरणौ कृत्वा ऊरुसंस्थौ प्रयत्नतः ऊरुमध्ये ततोत्तानौ पाणी कृत्वा तु तादृशौ नासाग्रे विन्यसेत् दन्तमूलं च निष्कुह्य उत्तोल्यचिबुकं पश्य स्थाप्यपवनं जनैः.
Very good. Now you're going to bring the arms through the legs. Bring the arms through the legs and see if you can bring the elbow outside. So keeping the legs in Padmasana, you're just bringing the arms through the legs. Mula Bandha engage. You're visualizing a rooster in your third eye. And lean back. Now lean forward and lift the hips up from the ground. Lift the hips up from the ground and keeping the elbows, the knees above from the ground in Kukutasana.
पद्मासनं तु संस्थाप्य नानूर्वोरन्तरे करो निवेश्य भूमापातिष्ठेद्यो मस्तकुक्कुटासनः.
Very good. Now we're proceeding into Badakekyasana. So keep the legs into Padmasana. We're going to bring the hands flat on the ground in front of you. And you're going to come into the tip of your knees. So you're standing on your knees, basically here. And now you're going to position the fingertips pointing back, elbows into the lower part of your abdomen. And you're going to bring the crown of the head on the ground, or at least the forehead. So it helps you position the elbows in the right location below in the lower part of your abdomen. And you're going to lean forward and stretch those knees up from the ground, pointing back towards the back wall. Leaning forward, and this is an arm balancing posture, Baddha Keki Asana.
धरामवष्टभ्यकरद्वयेन तत्पूर्वरोपरि स्थापितनाभिपार्श्वः उच्चासनो दण्डपदुत्थितस्येमायुरमेतत्तदन्तिपीठं मयूरं पद्मकं कुर्यात् तत्सकेतीति कथ्यते.
Now you're going to stretch those legs back. Again, bring the elbows into the lower part of your abdomen. And you're going to stretch the legs out and back from Baddha Kekyasana into Mayurasana. Engaging with Mula Bandha, visualizing a peacock in your third eye, gazing at the third eye, Mayurasana.
अथ वक्ष्ये महादेव मयूरासनमुत्तमं भूमौ निपात्य हस्तौ द्वौ उत्परोपरि देहकं उत्परोपरि संस्थाप्य सर्वदेहं स्थिराशयः केवलं हस्तयुगलं निपात्य भुवि सुस्थिरः.
Awesome, very good, guys. I know that if you're trying for the first time and you're just trying, keep on trying because it's going to happen any moment. Okay, now you can lay down on your stomach. We're moving into Makarasana. So completely flat on your belly. Now you're going to separate the legs, heels in and the toes out. Keeping the hands behind your neck. We're engaging the Mula Bandha here, visualizing a crocodile in your third eye, Makarasana.
अध्यास्य शेते हृदयं निधाय भूमौ च पादौ च प्रपाद्यमानौ शिरस्तत्पात्रदण्डयुग्मे
Very good. Now keep the legs together and pointing back behind you. We're going to bring the hands below the shoulders and the elbows close to the body. Engage the Mula Bandha and you're going to raise the thighs and the feet off from the ground, legs together. Legs together here, visualizing a locust in your third eye, Mula Bandha engaged, Sahaja Pranayama continues, and Mahasannidhanam Japa in your throat, Salabhasana.
अध्यास्य शेते करयुग्मवक्षो भूमिमवष्टभ्यः करयोस्तलाभ्यां पादोर्धशून्ये च वितस्तिषोऽर्धं वदन्ति पीठं शलभं मुनीन्द्राः.
Very good. Now bend the knees and bring the heels of your feet towards your buttocks. And you're going to press those heels down. Mula Bandha engage, visualizing a camel in your third eye. Continue Om Mahasannidhanam Japa in your throat, Ushtrasana.
अध्यास्य शेते पदयुग्मव्यस्तम्भु पृष्ठे निधायापि दतं कराभ्यामाकुञ्चये सम्यगुदरास्य गाढं पुष्टं च पीठं योगिनो वदन्ति.
We're moving on into Dhanurasana. So you're going to hold the toes, pointing the toes as high as possible. And you're going to visualize a bow, like the bow of an arrow. And you're going to lift your knees up from the ground, lifting the heart up from the ground, and engaging the Mula Bandha here on Nithyananda Japa, and really feel that stretch in your heart region. Bring those toes a little bit closer together, feet closer together, and up towards the sky, Dhanurasana.
प्रसार्य पादौ भुवि दण्डरूपौ करौ च पृष्ठे धृतपादयुग्मं तुल्यवितस्थिताङ्गं निगद्य योगी धनुरासनं तत्.
And relax. We're moving on into the next asana here, Bhagasana. So come seating on your heels of your feet with the knees bent and the knees together. You're just going to be sitting on the heels and you're going to position the hands on the knees with the palms facing up. In Bhagasana, we are gazing towards the third eye. Sahaja Pranayama Mula Bandha is engaged. Swamiji's visualization in the third eye, and the new japa of the sequence Om Paramashivam japa is happening in your throat. Bhagasana.
उल्टा मोड़ी पावदो वैसे बहुरो ज्योति करे एक ऐसे पावन महिरा गुलभुज हो पुरा पाकती लावेशो.
Fantastic. Now let's move into Gohya Asana. So we're going to do the inverted asana right now. So position your elbows on the ground, touch the opposite elbows, okay? And now maintaining the elbows in this location, we're going to stretch the arms in front of you, interlacing the fingers, and we're going to bring the knees up and the crown of the head on the ground. We're going engaging the Mula Bandha here, visualizing Swamiji in your third eye. Again, we're shifting the weight from the hips into the shoulders, okay? And lifting the knees up, walk your toes forward and bringing the hips over the shoulders. Keep the knees bent, toes pointing up, and the knees are closer towards your chest in Gohyasana.
दो हाथ की कहोनी दोई पुनहि कराई जाने दोई पुष्टियं गुलिया की पुनजानो ऐसे भले भू ऊपर ठानो.
And good, very good. Now stretch the legs all the way up towards the sky. Again, remember that the forearms are taking on the weight over here, so pull the shoulders away from the ears. Stretching the legs all the way up towards the sky. We are visualizing Swamiji in your third eye, Mula Bandha engaged, Shirasasana.
विपरीतं मण्डलं च द्विथैव विदितं हिनः दण्डासनं विधा प्रोक्तं विपरीतोपवेशने सर्वाङ्गशीर्षभागास्तु षट्पृष्ठिपतिथास्तु ते.
And beautiful and gracefully, you can come up the same way you came down. So you can come down the same way you came up. Yes, very good. Now we're moving into the next pranayama, the Bhastrika pranayama. So this is a rapid inhalation and exhalation through the nose into the chest region. Actually the stomach, into the stomach region. Okay, that's a new pranayama of the sequence, Asana. So sitting with your, on your sitting bones, no, lifting the elbows from the ground. You're gonna come into stretching the legs and holding the legs all the way straight as close to you as possible. Mula Bandha engaged, visualizing Swamiji in your third eye, chest towards the thigh. and stretch those legs a little bit higher. Hold the exhalation here where Uddiyana Bandha is engaged. Hold the asana.
दोहु हाथ पग बाहर आने गोढ़ा तरे काकसी ठाने अंगुष्ठ पिंडली लगता धरे चरण उभे आकाश दिसी तरे.
And now we're going to come into Parigasana. Don't touch the ground with the feet yet. No. Keep leaning back. Now we're going to stretch the hands behind you and touch the opposite shoulders behind you. In Parigasana, legs are 45-degree angle. Lift the eye again, show your neck. Lift the heart, lift the chest. In Parigasana, Mullabandha engaged, Bhastrika Pranayama.
उत्तानं शयनं कृत्वा पादौ मिलित्वा प्रसाद्यानितम्बं भूमौ सृष्ट्या हस्ताभ्यां कन्धरां बद्ध्वा कुम्भकं पुष्पाच्युतेत् परिघासनं भवति.
Naukasana, elbows down, lifting the legs 45-degree angle and coming into Naukasana, visualizing a boat in your third eye. Om Paramashivoham japa in your throat. Naukasana.
उत्तानं शयनं कूर्पराभ्यां भूमिं अवष्टभ्य हस्तौ नितम्बं निधाय चिर ऊरुजङ्घापादान् दण्डवत् धारयेत् नौकासनं भवति.
Very good. We're moving into Rudrasana. Touch your soles of the feet here and the knees wide apart. Bring your feet towards the center of your chest. Mula Bandha engaged. Om Paramashivoham japa in your throat, visualizing Lord Rudra in your third eye, Rudrasana.
पगतली संपूट कोर येडी हाथास्यो पग ऊंचाई पगागा अंगूठा दो ने ऊपर लीकानी तलावे.
Awesome. Relax. Lay down on your back. Lay down on your back. No more Bhastrika Pranayama. We're moving into the Murcha Kumbhaka. So you're going to hold the breath after completing inhaling, keeping the Jalandhara Bandha. So lift the hips up towards the sky, feet on the ground. Unmukha Pitta Asana 2. Visualizing Swamiji in your third eye. Lift the hips a little bit higher. Adjust the shoulder blades so that your hips can go a little bit higher. Fingertips are pointing towards the heels of your feet. Om Paramashivoham japa in your throat. Unmukha Pitta Asana 2.
ऊर्ध्वे जजानुनी कृत्वा शयितोऽधुमुखं तथा उत्थाप्य हस्तौ तिष्ठेत्तु पीठ उन्मुखनामके.
Coming down, vertebra by vertebra, come down. Very good. Stretch the legs in front of you and bring the arms by your sides, palms facing up. We have entered and arrived to the 108th asana, Shivasana. Here we're just relaxing our whole body and we're just visualizing Paramashiva, our Swamiji, not only in our third eye, but in our inhale and our exhale. And in every inch of our body, we're experiencing the oneness with Paramashiva here in Shivasana.
अथ शवासनम् उत्थानं शववत् भूमौ शयनं दुषवासनं शवासनं श्रान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्.
Very good. Just continue, keeping your eyes closed and remembering Swamiji in your Anandagandha region, which is below the heart, above the navel. As you breathe, continue your breath deeply through the nose. As it touches that point before it becomes an exhale, it touches that oneness with Paramashiva inside of you right now. And continue this breath of oneness with Him as we experience His presence not only in our every breath, but in every cell of our body. Soaking and drenching in the nectar of the sweetness of His presence in our life. We're going to start moving the tip of our toes and the tip of our fingers. Taking a deep inhale, stretching the arms above the head as you inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to bring the legs together, knees towards your chest, and you're going to hug the legs as you massage your spine and internal organs. And you're going to rock yourself into a comfortable seated position, which we call Padmasana or Sukhasana, keeping your spine straight and your eyes closed. Hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of the heart. And soaking, drenched in this nectar of oneness with Paramashiva, this very strong remembrance of the truth. We're going to start our day and close the sacred ritual of Nithyananda Yoga by chanting the Purna mantra. Chant loudly. Inhale to begin.
पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओं तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्.
Thank you so much, everyone. Give yourself a round of applause. You have completed 108 Prathama